How's it going, guys? Cryptbreaker here again with some more historic Brawl. Today we are checking out a mono black commander and one of the supporting cast from the Brothers War. It is Ashnod, Flesh Mechanist. So we checked out the heroes mostly, and now we just have to check out, we'll keep this, the backup team. And Ashnod, she's on Team Mishra, which is a good team. And we are... Wow, Liliana, thank you. Impressive Calyx. We're a zombie deck. So she can exile a creature for 5 and make a zombie. Not really a lot of value, but there is some value there. She also makes power stones. Which we actually will be making some next turn. Because we do the Portal to Phyrexia. So there aren't many artifacts in the deck. There are a couple of reanimation artifacts. Portal is one of them. The other one is Godfarer's Gift. And then we have like the standard mana rock. Let's mill some cards. And we'll swing in. Have her sacrifice the zombie because that's replaceable. We'll deal 2. And we technically went up 1 mana. So next turn we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 mana for artifacts. Not bad. Oh, what's getting got? Jadar? Yeah, I can see it. So let's sack here. Attack all. Sack here. Make another power stone. So we haven't drawn lands, but our power stones will get us to Portal eventually. Keeping in creatures to sack, though, is going to be the issue. This might actually help us out. Land, that's what we wanted. So Fleshbag Marauder is going to be our next sack target if we don't find anything useful. How does Kicker work? Does it counter the cost, or can we actually, we'll sack that one. We'll say no to this one. We don't really need any more power stones. Next turn we get the core. Oi! Rude. Oh, that makes things hard. Knight of Autumn goes down. Ooh, Cabal Stronghold. How much do you make? So I have 8 mana this turn. Wow. Didn't see this happening. So next turn we can turn a Liliana's Elite into like 16 power across 8 bodies. Seems pretty broken. I did not think about the interaction between Cabal Stronghold and the Power Stones. Rude. I forgot to put in Snowlands. Doesn't matter. It's a kick to Josu Vess. And you'll actually go up that way.
Destiny draws me elsewhere.
We got our 16 power anyways. Very neat. I don't think it's enough. This is going to be painful, but I think I still win. Yeah, and then you take 18 damage. Yep, that's GG. Gonna do a quick pause, because I think it's recording, but I need to make sure. There we go. On to game 2. Yeah, I use automatically hide taskbar, which for some reason is not very, does not work very well with OBS on a second monitor. I mean, it's good for the first monitor, like the primary, but in the secondary it just can't figure out when it's supposed to hide, so it just stays up. So up against Lizel Githyanki Warrior? Don't know that one, honestly. Not a commander I'm very familiar with. If it's interesting, though, we might see it again. Our opponent is thinking, yeah, we'll keep this. This is basically our last hand. Oh, this is the Archer lady. Just a green-white specialist build of her, which I can respect. What does the green-white one do? It's weird how, there's one unique art for this card. Like, that's weird. Okay. Here's a question, opponent. Are you willing to trade your Cobra away? Because I don't think you are. You don't seem to have white mana, and Cobras might be the only path to getting it. Yeah, next turn we're gonna start making so this is zombie tribal. I think I mentioned that it's a zombie deck, but I didn't mention it's a zombie tribal deck. We got our Death Baron, we got our regular zombie payoffs. Yeah, there's white mana. I guess they cast their commander and pass the turn. Soldier Tribal. It's good to get some proper length games. One of the issues with the ladder as of late will they block an Ashnod? So I had to craft my first Ashnod to make this deck, and I'm beginning to be impressed with her attack ability. Like, her and Jadar seem very synergistic, and having a 1-mana way to make Power Stones is pretty good. Like, I might need to save up some wild cards to make a standard deck around her, because I feel like if you cast her on turn 1, cast something you're willing to sack on turn 2, like although in standard her main obstacle, right, is what do you call it? It's basically destroy target creature with power and toughness equal to around 5. Don't know what our opponent's on about. Although, double strike, that's bad. Unfortunately, we have to sit back. Jadar has kind of lived his usefulness, so we might chump with him if we have to. Howard Lennon did some decent artwork. I don't know, there's a lot of really good artwork in the zombie deck in particular. Like, Des Baron is pretty beautiful. Jadar, yeah, like a snowy zombie land, that's kind of cool too. I can appreciate that. Endling, the sunflowers are nice. I don't know, it's a bit macabre, but it is really cool artwork. I guess we get hit for 10. I mean, there's not really much reason to give her flying unless you're gonna... Yeah. Yeah, we are losing the race. So next we can play our Chromatic Orrery, which should help us out somewhat, but I don't know if it's going to be enough. Chromatic Orrery is a good mana rock, but it's also not good in monocolor decks. Like, it scales with colors, right? It's really good in a 5-color deck, but it's just okay in a monocolor deck. Because the card draw ability is one of the main draws. Yeah, we're dead. GG opponent. On to game 3. Yeah. I don't know, this is literally one of my first reactions with Ashnod, and I am impressed. Like, that game was not really that impressive for us, but she does do cool things. I appreciate that. A traditional zombie start. I like it. So champion into Razorlash. So we're against a Soul Lord Windgrace deck. So I actually have the like the Planeswalker version of Windgrace as a physical card in my own collection. It's because I intended on making a Windgrace Commander deck, but I never actually got around to it. Like, I technically have enough cards to make a Commander deck out of it, it just wouldn't be very good. Because my physical collection is like a time period piece. Well, that was game 3. Not very long, I have to say. I think I'll do one more, just because that's a little too quick for my liking. We didn't really do anything. Plus, it's not always that often that we get to play a zombie deck, right? Urza against Ashnod. You know, there's the Vorthos battle that we need. So do we go... I think we go Ashnod first. Make a Power Stone off of Shambling Ghast. Kill whatever one drop they play, if they play one. Or just make a treasure. Yeah, I don't really want to sack Lord of the Accursed. I want a damage on board. Like, we could sack it to just accelerate as quickly as possible, but there's no point in it because they're a blue-white deck, right? Like, if we accelerate on turn 6 into a 9-drop, what's going to happen is they're going to counter it, and we're going to be sad. I mean, we're going to be sad either way, but... yeah, here's the sad. No sad. That's good. That might be an Urza artifact deck, in which case we're happy, but these are control staples, right? Like, they're not... we have to get some value out of Ashnod before she goes away. Like, the worst outcome would be like a planar cleansing type effect. Farewell. I left her in exile. Wow, I'm good at my game. Look at me, I'm gaming. Gonna mill some cards before we Professor Onyx can win us the game. Let's see if this works. I doubt it, but let's see. Okay. A dead Urza. Uh-huh. And I'll put this in my hand.
There has to be an answer here.
I think there is, Liliana. I think there is. Ah, come on.
That's it. To the detention box. We're getting there. What are they breaking on? They want to look for land? No, it can't be that. They don't have enough mana for it. They have to have some kind of... maybe bounce spell? But bouncing here doesn't do anything, right? Because we have 6 mana up. Like they can make us replay Liliana, but... Come on, there's gotta be something useful.
Can't believe we kept a Portal to Phyrexia. That almost never happens. I even accidentally let my Planeswalker get, not my Planeswalker, my Commander get exiled. Which, was not a good thing to do. Yeah, if we just keep milling with, Liliana, eventually we'll figure something out. They might fare well again, unfortunately now. They did just shuffle it back in. At least they don't have like Epiphany again. Some things that exile themselves is very nice. I do appreciate that. They are tanking hard. I guess this is what it feels like to sit on the other side of the table from a control player. Like, tanking and control is kind of expected to a degree, right? We have an obscene amount of mana, though. So I don't know what they're gonna do about us, unfortunately, for them. Like... like the Aether Reservoir.
After think fast. I do love a good puzzle.
Come on back, Fleshbag Marauder. So do they have the Swords to Plowshare? I'm actually just going to attack them. the discard is actually valuable. Go kicking me a Joshu Vess?
Think fast. I do love a good puzzle.
Yeah, I'm not sure about this one, Teferi, if I'm being honest. I think the puzzle ends with you dead. I guess I'll take the land. Give me another option for next turn. Like I imagine they have River's Rebuke. That's not good. It's gotta be Gary. Two Ace of Flux Reservoirs, that's bad.
Ideas like seconds on fleeting. Think fast.
I think it's Liliana.
That's Professor Onyx to you.
Just because it deals damage. I don't know if the better version of Fleshbag Marauder is a zombie. I bet there is, because it's been reprinted a bunch, or like it's been functionally reprinted a bunch. I think the one from Ravnica wasn't a zombie, but there might be another one that slipped past me that actually is a zombie. Yeah, we just gotta use spells to make Cryptbreaker.
I have impeccable study habits.
Time to improvise. Think fast.
Yeah, they got the 2 extra turns. I imagine they win here.
Here's a construct. Time to improvise.
Yeah, I think that's gonna be GG for me. Either way, thank you guys so much for watching. If you did enjoy, remember to leave a like, subscribe to the channel, and I will see you in the next video. Bye for now.